Hello, this is Christina again, and today I am going to compare these two types of cold porcelain clay. I have found them on Etsy, they're easily available, so let's just see how they differ. So this first one is called modern clay, and I've used it before, as you could see, but I'm going to try to keep it to myself, whether I like it or not. And as I open it, it feels just like cold porcelain should. It's nice and dense, none of that light fluffy, marshmallowy appearance and feel that you would get with Deco or Artista. And this next one is flower clay. I've never used it. It's looking quite good so far. It's the second time I received it. First time, apparently it's frozen on the way, and it's arrived to me as hard as a brick, absolutely unusable. But then the seller sent me another pack, and it's really nice and soft. Even without opening a pack, I could already see that it's perfect, or rather feel that it's perfect. So if you ever buy cold porcelain over the counter, this is what you're looking for it to be as soft as possible. The softer, the better. As you could see, it's very well packed, and the first thing that strikes me as I open it is just how incredibly white it is. Now it feels beautifully like cold porcelain, is as fresh as anything, and is just ice white, snow white rather. And so this one, I don't know if camera picks up on it, but immediately next to it, it looks slightly off-white. My first feeling is with this yellow clay really. When I first opened it, I thought, hey, maybe, just maybe, someone took a normal cold porcelain and added a little bit of Deco clay in it. You know, Deco, this marshmallowy clay that's totally different from cold porcelain. So yeah, as it turns out, I'm just handling it, and it does not handle as if anything else was added to it. So perhaps it's just the paint. I have no idea. I might have to run a bit of a test on it. But yeah, it's white, and I really can't wait to see what happens to it when I try to roll it out and then dry it. Okay, it rolls pretty much how I would expect cold porcelain to roll. See, on the thinner sides it's slightly see-through, which is lovely and exactly what I'm expecting from it. And let's try to roll out perhaps a petal, a rose petal, and see how that would behave. So here I've decided to mark my cold porcelain in case they turned out to be very similar, so not to forget. And now I'm going to do the same with yellow and see how fresh and lovely and kind of wettish, or how would I even say it, just really fresh feeling it is. Well, I'm going to show you cold porcelain, which is on its way out. Hold on, I slow it down. Here we go. So it's very rubbery. To recondition it, really, you would need to add a lot of cream. It would still work quite well, but not for much longer, really. So yeah, this is the one that's not very fresh, and Nivea cream would be the rescue for it, the only rescue for it, I think. Anyway, back to our yellow label. As you could see, it's extremely white. Just at its tiniest, it's still really white. And yeah, what can I say? I am very curious how it's gonna dry out. And here we have it, very self-explanatory. Now our little modern clay gone a little bit grey. It has lovely see-through side to it, see-through quality, and it's very bendy and practically impossible to tear unless you really go silly with it. And it's got, I don't know if camera shows it, but it's got slightly kind of shiny-ish plasticky feel to it, you know, shimmery like this. And you know, I don't know, some people love it, some people don't. It really, I am not mad on it actually, on this shimmer, but at the same time I don't actually mind it. And here is the flower clay. It's not shimmery, it's very white, and it does, on the camera here it looks a bit shimmery, but it's not. It's quite matte in comparison to the other one, and even at the tiniest spot it's not really very see-through-y. It doesn't have a kind of greyish tint to it, which is a big plus obviously, but then it doesn't have this see-throughness to it. Not in the same way. Again, maybe camera doesn't show it, or maybe it's my own preference. It's very thin, very thinly rolled, but it doesn't appear as thin. This is probably why I'm not as mad on it. I don't know. You be a judge of it really. I mean, some people may well prefer the one on the left, yeah, the whiter one. And I'm not mad on greyishness, but I think, I don't know which one I prefer. Which one do you prefer? I mean, I would like to know that. Maybe I'm sitting here thinking, oh, they're so different, and to you they look exactly the same. So changing the subject, next week I'm going to Squire's Kitchen Show, and I'm bound to pick up a few bits and bobs, including some Modena. And I am coming around to the thought that Modena might be the best one to use in terms of value, availability and quality, kind of across these three. So yeah, stay tuned for that if you're interested, and let me know if you wanted me to do a little report on what I see at Squire's Kitchen, maybe just a little video of highlights. Thank you for popping in. Please subscribe if you're interested in flowers, and I see you again next week.